Major League Baseball, speaking of uniforms, is finally going to take action and do something about the crappy jersey and jersey pants situation all the way around. Jersey pants? We're going to call them jersey pants. You know what I meant. Changes will take effect as of 2025, hopefully by the start. Yeah.
At the latest, the start of the season, what they're saying. So if we're lucky, maybe we'll see something later this year, and maybe after the All-Star break.
I would love to see an All-Star, a post-All-Star break adjustment. Okay, recap of the issues. The names are smaller on the back because the MLB logo was moved down from the collar onto the back across the chest or across the shoulders. It's one of the worst decisions. I don't like the material, the way it sweat wicks and all that moisture and the different color pants and the see-through fabric. For me, there are so many problems, but the biggest one is the stupid way the names look on the back. It just is. For me, it's the glaring issue. I'm not wearing them. I'm not sweating in them every day. So obviously I have a different opinion, different priorities, but so they need better pants because obviously they're tearing every time they turn around. Somebody's got a hole in it from their ankle to their butt cheek. And that's a huge problem.
Which is crazy because they don't have enough pants for everybody. So the fact that they are tearing, it's like you got an even bigger problem there. Like you can't have a guy go out there with torn pants, and B, you can't have a guy go out there with no pants. Bryce Miller for the Mariners wore the Bat Boys pants when he pitched in the City Connects a couple weeks ago because his didn't fit right. The Bat Boys fit better than his.
Dude,
come on.
Wild.
What are you doing? It is wild.
So the tailoring customization options are a problem. See-through fabric are a problem. Rips and tears. The grays don't match top to bottom. So that's weird. The jerseys are over absorbent.
Yeah, they were supposed to like wick the sweat away and then dry faster, but it just looks like they're dumping water on themselves because they get so wet, so sweaty.
So the players obviously are concerned about this, and they've had some major issues, and so they've filed complaints about Nike. That said that everybody says Fanatics have been great.
Well, of course they're going to say that because Fanatics has a deal with the Players Association. So Fanatics is literally paying the players. Nike is paying the league. So it's another owners versus players issue is what that becomes.
I think it's amazing. Tony Clark's like, Fanatics is stepping up to the plate and doing exactly what we need them to do. It's Nike that's the problem. And MLB's like, you tell Fanatics to turn out something better. And Fanatics is like, it's Nike's design. And Nike's like, take responsibility for your own stuff.
It always just concerns me for when the CBA comes up again. Because like, well, now we're going to have another 6 months without baseball.
Yeah. I don't think this will.
I don't like it. But anyway.
I don't like it. All right, let's move on.
There's a quote, Brig. Read the quote, Brig.
All right, fine. I'll read the quote. Quote, this has been entirely a Nike issue. At its core, what has happened here is that Nike was innovating something that didn't need to be innovated.
Exactly right. That is spot on. They didn't need to change it. I don't understand why Nike even was like, yeah, we have this new jersey type. Why? The cool base is outstanding. It's super comfortable, super stretchy, stays nice and cool. It's really lightweight. What else? What are you going to do with that? I'll tell you what they're going to do. They're making a really crappy, shoddy fabric that does not stand up to the punishment of Major League Baseball.
Yeah.
That's what they've done. It's so dumb. Stupid.
So if you're Majestic, right?
I am Majestic, Brig.
Yeah, you are. Let's be clear. Baseball family. Brad is Majestic. Okay. He is a unicorn. But if you're the company Majestic, and you lost the contract to this tomfoolery, then what's going on in your head? That's what I want to know. Because this was a 10-year, $1 billion situation.
So honestly, if I'm Majestic, what I would have been doing from day one when Nike took over this contract was developing a better fabric, developing something that's better than what they had. Okay. Like I'd have been like, let's dedicate 8 years to this if we have to. Let's get it right. Let's get it perfect. so that we can pitch ourselves and get back into baseball if that's what they want. Or if I'm Under Armour, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing the same thing if I'm Under Armour, so that I can come in. And if I'm Under Armour, I am undercutting this whole thing when I come in and pitch. Like, look, like do some kind of durability testing. Like, look, this won't happen. Have somebody model them. Look, you can't see through them. Look, this guy's sweating bullets. It doesn't even look like it. And then 5 minutes later, holy cow, his jersey's perfectly dry. Like, I would have the best compare and contrast pitch put together if I'm Majestic, if I'm Under Armour, if I'm Reebok and I want to get back into baseball, or whoever, anybody who wants to get back in baseball. I would have an immediate compare and contrast pitch that says this is ready to go day one. This is what's most similar to what the players liked before and what is the best quality. And I'm going to have it ready for you. And you know what? Unless the players complain about it, we will not deviate, because guess who's wearing it? They are. They need to be comfortable on the field to perform at their highest level. That would be my pitch.
Yep.
Under Armour, I am for sale. For hire, I should say.
The only thing I would add, I agree with every single thing you've said. The only thing I would add is I would be calling Baseball United immediately. And I would be testing whatever fabric I produce in the Emirates.
You want to. I would say test it there.
Yep.
Maybe test it in the Caribbean.
Yep. Test it there, then get it into
test it in Venezuela,
Dominican Republic or something, and
test it in the Dominican Summer League. But you probably can't, because that's an affiliated league, so they probably got to wear Nike. So maybe you can't.
Well, you're probably right. But
Mexico, you can test it in Mexico.
You can test it in Mexico.
You can test it in
Venezuela. Exactly. There's a lot of places to do it, but because Baseball United is so new and everything feels like it's fair game right now. Like, there's lots on the table, especially that golden baseball rule that counts for freaking million home runs or whatever. Like, that was not hyperbole.
No, I know. I need to look into it. I've only seen grumblings of it. I don't know
one time.
Exactly what it is.
Anyway, the point is, it's that's who I'd be calling.
You know who else you have tested? You know who else you have tested?
Who?
The Savannah Bananas and the Party Animals.
Dude. And their new firefighters.
Have those guys tested out. See what they think about it.
Yeah, that's a great idea. Oh, and then who you call? Little League World Classic. You get the Little League involved. You build
colleges.
It from the ground up. Yeah, you got to do colleges. Once you've tested it in the Emirates or in Venezuela, DR, whatever.
Well, I think you go to college first. Because
so?
Like Under Armour and Adidas have deals with schools that Nike doesn't.
Yeah.
Make them your guinea pigs to start with.
It makes sense to me. You've already got contracts with those guys.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Good call.
Makes it easy.
All right. Speaking of uniforms, Brad covers this last time when I was gone, but we've now seen the Mets City Connect uniforms live, and we've got a video. I want to know from you, Brad, and if you guys haven't seen this, baseball family, let me know. But this is what they look like on the field with the white pants and the gray top. Brad, did your opinion change from last week's episode to now?
So from a distance, they just look great. You can't see the pins. And so the gray and the white looks good. And that thick piping down the side, I think looks good. They look really good on the field. Yeah, they look really good on the field. But then once you get that close up, it still looks awkward because it's the gray with the black pin, or what looks like a black pin, thick black pinstripe.
Yeah.
So I don't love that, but from a distance on the field, it looks really good. The gray and the white, I like it. And I will say that the hats look really sharp in person. I saw one over.
Yeah,
I liked it.
They'll need to, because they don't look great on some of the photos.
Yeah,
but the batting helmets look awesome with it raised off of the.
With the texture on it. Yeah, those are sweet. Yeah, they need to do. I noticed the Rays showed their batting helmets, but I was like, it looks exactly like the hat. But they should have showed those Mets helmets when they released the pictures, because that looks awesome. Looks so good.
Yeah, it was a massive improvement.
Yeah.
I wonder if the Mets uniforms will light up under a black light, kind of like the Tampa Bay Rays seem to. You know, don't you just want to take a black light?
Purple. If the purple would light up.
Exactly. Like you could be at a roller rink. You know, think about you skating at a skating rink. Or to what?
A rave? A downtown New York rave?
Yeah.
I don't know where they hold raves in New York, but I'm sure they have them.
I don't either. But there's like, it's all downtown. So
you're right. Yeah. That's why I was like, well, downtown's too broad of a term for New York.